All right, Jed, so we're going to try this out. What you're going to do is you're going to go over here to the launch pad, and it'll come up like this. In fact, I'll show you again. I had something else open. You're going to do 2 fingers, swipe over this way, and open DaVinci Resolve. Once you get that open, I'm going to show you under Revivals in the Air copy, and it's just so it doesn't save any changes. You're going to open this one, Revivals in the Air. Double click that, and you will be met with these 2 screens. This is like your program feed. It's whatever the final result is. This one over here is going to be your multi-view, so you'll want to go down to this, and instead of source, open Multicam, and this will show you all 9 of the videos that are in here. Camera 7, this is just the iPhone. Camera 8, these are lyrics, so you're not going to use these 2. You may not even see anything show up in this one. This one will just show lyrics. This is the program feed that was produced for this one, and this is not one that you worked on because the audio wasn't great for those, and so this will be a much better way to go through it. I clipped off the first part of this session, so this is the last song they did. It's Revivals in the Air. It's exciting, so that's why I picked this one. The audio's good. I think the camera work was okay. Oh, excuse me. Well, basically, you're going to hit the play button. Also, spacebar will play for you. Play and pause. That's me hitting space. I'm going to put another part of this video on here so that you can see what buttons I'm hitting rather than me just telling you about it. So what you're seeing happen right now is this video is live. So if I want to switch, I just click on this one, and it switched. The computer might be a little bit laggy because we're running 8 streams of 1080 video. And then I'll click this one, and it'll go there. If you wanted to, you could use the number buttons at the top. If I hit 4, it takes me back to camera 3 because it's the 4th camera in the multicam. So that might be more confusing. You might actually be better off clicking like this. But you're basically just going to go through and click a bunch of things. You can zoom in by clicking this right here. No, this one. Zoom in. And that way you can see all your cuts down here. And once the cache is finished, you'll see actually a preview window of what's happening there. It'll be like this still down here. So if you need to zoom in or zoom out, you can do that. This is your snap tool. I'm going to pause this for a second. Oh, there you go. You can see all those now. So if I turn that off, I can drag this anywhere, even right up close to that line, and it won't snap to it. It'll just continue on. But if I select that, this snaps to there, and then it snaps to the next one. So it's an easy way to like, oh, I want to be there, and drag across, or I want something to meet something else. But if you want to get some like fine-tuning adjustment like this, and it's like, I just want to go, nope, that's too far. I just want to go a little bit, oh, that's too far. You can turn it off, and then just drag it wherever you want. So doing what I'm doing here is dragging a cut. It shows you the 2 views over here that you're going between, and it's literally showing you how they both look at that moment, which is super cool. So if I made this cut, I go back and rewind. I cut to the drummer, and then I cut to the drummer again. You'll never see that, so you don't have to adjust it. But I'm on the drummer a long time, and I don't think I want to be on the drummer that long. I'll just grab this cut and drag it back to there, maybe. And I might like the look of that better. So that's how you'll go in and edit it. And like I said, reset conf, this one is technically your camera 1. This is the program feed that happened live. So what you do might not be too different than what you see happening here. And if you don't know what to do, you can just follow what's happening here. Obviously, I don't want to use camera 2 while they're going around framing and focusing until they're set and ready to go. And I don't want to go to camera 1 while he's doing this type of thing. So the hard part about this is that you're not live, so you're not able to talk to the camera operators and tell them when you're on them. So just going through and being like, I want this one, click this one, that one, this one. Like, you'll go through and do this, and then you'll cut to one like this guy, and then he starts moving because he can't hear you. It's already recorded, obviously. So you don't want to be making those types of cuts. But what you'll do is you'll make a cut, and then they'll move because they moved. And then you can pause and go back and adjust your cut. Or if you just want to replace what's here, you can use 2 fingers to click, and it will show you. There's something in here. I mean, you can delete selected, and that'll go away, but now you've got a gap there, right? So if I play that, everything goes away, except for the fact, I'm going to pause it, I can grab this and drag it over, and if I select my magnet, it'll link right up with that, and then when I play it, it is completely seamless because everything is in sync. So when you do that, when you like drag like this, you're shortening the video, you're not moving the video, if that makes sense. And oh, that's a fun shot. And I kind of like the movement happening. Well, I liked the movement happening there. So if I drag that back, basically erase that other clip that was there. See, I like that movement. And then maybe go to this one. And you can stay on crowd shots a few seconds. You don't have to be like 1 second. Ah, that's one of those moves, see? So now I want to go back and drag this, not drag it, switch multicam angle. I'm going to switch that to camera 5. It's named camera 5. It's technically number 6 in the software, but change that to 5 because my camera 2 started moving right then when I changed. And it's perfect now. And I can go through it and select another one. Drummer looks fun. And so once you go through this, you don't have to save it or whatever. You basically just go as far through the project as you can. I really wouldn't start doing much. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Until, and you can just click on that one. Drag this way back here. I wouldn't do much until you get to the point where he starts playing revivals in the air. I cut it long so that you could play around a little bit before you get there, and you don't have to worry about any of those cuts, and then move on. And we can actually shorten the video. We can shorten the clip and just produce that song later on. I'll save it like just the song, and you and I can review it later. Or we can go into the project. Either way. This project is set up just for you to do this. And I'll build another project. Maybe even use the same song for more people. All right. So that's what we've got. I'm not really going to get into shortcuts because this video is long enough. You can do everything. This is going to be one of your most useful tools, and this is going to be one of your most useful tools because you'll want to see the whole thing, but then when you do fine-tuning movements, you're going to want to, blow it up and see what's going on. All right, that's what we got.